Good morning, everybody. This is the Ace behind us. We brought it up here to the sales lot. We've been trying to get this thing up here. I moved a bunch of homes yesterday, brought it up here for you all to look at. 14 by 40, $75,000. Going to give you a tour inside and out. Before I go around the other side, I want to let you know, I foresee this huge porch on the front of this.
Yes.
And between the lower windows and the upper windows is where you can put your roof line for a covered porch. Okay?
Wow.
So just want to let you know that you can add a covered porch, a big deck, 10 by 40 porch on the front. You're actually like building another home,
What?
you know?
2 air conditioners?
Now,
Wow.
this will probably change. We got 3 separate mini splits, so there's 3 separate condensers.
Yep.
We also can get 1 condenser for 3 units inside. I kind of like this in a way because if one goes bad, you still got 2 left
Yes,
over, you know?
Absolutely.
And of course, along the back, we have this is actually the front door.
Wow.
So this is the front door to go in, and then the back doors where the French doors are to go out to your back deck.
This house takes up our sales line.
It does, the whole thing.
Wow.
$75,000 for 560 square feet. Isn't that something else? Yep.
Wow.
These are made out of our new panels, so there's no fasteners. Everything's smooth right across here. And forgive my face, I'm still swollen from my surgery I had.
Everybody was asking, so everybody
Yeah.
was concerned.
I'm good. I'm on antibiotics and all that kind of stuff, but I'm looking forward to getting everything taken care of.
So here's the other one.
Yep. Outside plugs, another mini split. We got 3 of them inside. Nice big trailer. These homes can be transported all over the United States. So don't be leery of saying, how am I going to get it to my home? We can get it there. We can also get it modular certified in your state, if so be it. Okay?
Look at your poor sad dog.
Ah,
Hey,
he's
we
in.
did this just in time because it's starting to rain.
Yep, come on
Right,
inside.
we're going in. Look at him. Ace is in the ace. He has been running and going everywhere this morning with you two, right?
Yeah, he's been on the mountain. He's all right. He's just sad. Come over here.
So
Come
I'm
over here.
going to go over here at the front door.
You sit.
And turn around. Wow, we come in just in time.
Oh, it just now started pouring.
It's pouring rain. We
Wow.
did good.
Listen. Isn't that cool? You know, I was outside yesterday when I came and parked it. There was a loud truck or something. It is pouring.
Listen, well, I came from Morristown, and I told Randy, I said, because we was going to do this video, he said, it's beautiful sunshine over here. I said, it is pouring down.
Man, it's still sunny.
Look, it's sunny. Well, we can't see out the window because it's so dirty. But right here, look at the front.
Yeah. We got blue skies and rain. It looks like that's what happens when you go to Hawaii.
There it is, blue skies and pouring rain.
Yeah.
So we won't be moving into
All right.
houses tomorrow.
So we're inside. We're inside the Ace. And this is the great room. We're gonna go and talk about everything that's included in the home. And Amanda's got some questions that I'll try to answer. And then I'm gonna step off some of the rooms. I don't have I do have a tape measure in my truck. No? Let me step it off.
It's up if you want to.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 15, 16, about 17 by 14 is this great room.
Wow.
All right? Now, the kitchen, as you can see, all of this comes with the house. This big beam through here, the ceiling fan, this kitchen layout, you got a pantry, comes with this house. And those are adjustable shelves.
Wow.
And up here, there's no handles on here, right? That's because they're custom. You all may want all kinds of different types of handles. 3 drawers. This is your sink base, farm style sink, gooseneck faucet, upper cabinets. We have never put upper cabinets in any homes that we've done because they were kind of small, right?
Sure.
These got all upper cabinets. I like this. This is a great use of space.
A lazy Susan.
You got a full Lazy Susan. Yep, as you can
That
see, we
comes
haven't
with it.
cleaned anything yet.
Yep.
Um,
Yeah, everything's dusty and dirty. It's not complete.
corner cabinet, so every space has been utilized. This is where the stove can go. We've made it for a 36-inch stove. You can make it for a 30-inch stove. And of course, here is your refrigerator. And if you want a bigger fridge or something, this cabinet can be reduced or taken out depending on the width of your cabinet or your stove or your refrigerator. Also, remember, if you all wanted something different, Now, me personally, what I like in a kitchen, this is way too much cabinets for me.
It's a lot.
So what I like is I would probably remove all these upper cabinets, just a suggestion, right? And I like a big picture window here, or maybe 3 windows across here. That's me personally. And what I want to do is just tell you that if you wanted something different, we can incorporate those changes in your build. All right. So that's what comes with it. We have a mini split in this great room, so it can heat and cool this whole room. Now, these mini splits are made to cover 600 square feet. So in here, you're looking, what is in here? Maybe 200 square feet, if that.
It's well over.
And then we've got one in the bedroom and in the bedroom.
Sure.
So what they do is they're designed to heat and cool the space, so it'll gear down and it doesn't need to be running so hard. It's able to know the actual volume of what it's cooling and heating.
Sure.
One thing I do want to point out to you guys is some of the trim inside. All right, so this is a metal home, and there's only limited trim, which is around the doors and around the base. All right, that's the only carpentry in here. I want to point out that around these windows, this is the trim. It's not a wood trim. It's a metal trim. You see that screw? Mm-hmm. We're not trying to hide any type of carpentry imperfections. Amanda, go right up in the corner. You see all those screws? Okay, that's what you get with this house. Now, if you wanted that to be trimmed out in wood, we can do it for an added cost.
Correct.
All right. The reason that trim is there is because that trim holds this wall onto the roof. Okay. This is a load-bearing beam. All right. So it's a big, huge, heavy-duty beam. It has structural purpose there, right? And it goes through the wall, end to end of the home.
Okay.
And the roof panels, the roof panels are a solid sheet of 14 feet all the way across. So those seams go all the way across. And the reason we put this beam in here is to support the roof. Now they only span 7 feet, and the snow load is tremendous now, right? The strength in the snow load is awesome. So that will come with the home. We put Amanda thought maybe putting an island here. So we went ahead and ran another wire for a pendant light, and that can be adjusted. So some people really do have some detailed drawings. Say, hey, I would like that moved over a couple feet. If you're that detailed, then you can get us that information. We don't care to change that out for you.
Right.
All right. Or have no light if you prefer. The upper windows, these are what come with the home. They're only 12 by 5, 1 by 5. Now, if you want something bigger, if you want them to open, if you want some egress windows up there that are 2 foot by 3 foot or 2 foot by 4 foot, we can add those. If you want something different, let us know. It's an added cost.
But these come with the home.
Those come with the home.
Okay.
All right. This door, this is not the, we have different doors. So we just popped this one we had in inventory.
Because this home is our prototype.
It is. Mm-hmm. So this could probably going to be we call it a half light or a half glass door, normally that comes with the home. If you want a special door, we can order it, but that's an extra amenity. But you do get a door, right? And it's probably going to be half glass. The windows are double pane windows, okay? They pop open, they lean, you can clean them. This one is fixed, so it's called a single hung window. It means single hung. Only thing this moves is the one pane, all right? They're vinyl. We put them in every home we've ever built. The reason I like them is because they're so durable, they're long lasting, they're PVC frames, they don't rot.
And we get them at Lowe's, so you can buy them anywhere. If something happens and one breaks, you can go get another one to replace it.
You got it. You can pop these out.
Okay.
Another thing is that if you want a different color window, Lowe's is offering a black window, a beige, and a kind of a tan, if you will. If you want that, it's an upgrade. But if you would like different color windows, we can add that to your home.
Okay.
The barn door to the bedroom, that is part of the home. It comes with the home. Okay, so we're going to add that to it. This bedroom is about 9 by 9, 81 square feet.
Okay.
In the IRA, which is the International Building Code for tiny homes, a bedroom has to be a minimum of 70 square feet.
Is it IRC?
IRC. I'm sorry,
Yes.
IRC. 70 square feet. This is 81 square feet.
Yes.
Okay. Now again, Amanda, point out the reason we have this piece of wood across here is because there are no rafters in this. This is a solid foam panel roof system, so there's no cavity to run any wiring.
Right.
And this is why we have limited amount of overhead lights in any of our Incrediboxes or any of our cottages, is because that trim actually hides the wire to that fan.
Yes.
Now you think about it. So the switch over here behind Amanda here, this switch has to have, that's why this is here to hold, it's support this, but it also hides the wiring, goes up through the beam, up, down, across, and we went all the way across to make it look nice instead of stopping the trim right there.
Sure.
Again, this is the corner trim. I want you to point out any and all the corner trim, Amanda, because these have got screws, and that has to be, that's the look that you're getting. I don't want anybody, buying this and saying, well, how come there's no trim wood on any of the corners or angles of the roof and walls?
Yep.
If you want it covered, we can put that on there. Again, let me point out some of the trim. Like when you put trim here, it's going to be tough to make everything, because this sticks out a little bit, right? So it's not going to be really tight and flush against the wall. You see how it's a little wavy right there? Sometimes that happens. But this home, that's why we're able to build this home the way we do, because the panels are more efficient energy-wise, but they're also labor-wise. We don't have a lot of carpentry. When you start getting a lot of carpentry is when it slows down production, labor goes up, and we got to charge more. So there's a little bit of give and take. Like if you took the Amanda that is 12 by 40 and it's $164,000,
Yeah.
You're buying all carpentry. It is a work of art, right?
Absolutely.
Here, you're buying floor space. You're buying more floor space, but you're not getting all the pizzazz carpentry.
And this is why, I'm so excited, because structurally, that doesn't impede you on
Nothing.
living, nothing. So
It's aesthetics.
when Melody and I get this decorated this week,
Yeah.
you're going to see how you're never going to see that stuff.
You got it.
And how, no, we're not going to paint the inside of it. We chose not to for time-wise. We did opt to paint the outside, and we're going to decorate the outside. But we're going to show you how it is so minimal. These things for your budget, for the cost.
Yeah.
And there's ways that you can hide that if you want it hid.
You got it.
Okay.
You got it.
Talk about this door. So
Yep.
apparently they're putting up a slide.
There's a barn door.
Barn door.
There'll be a barn door here.
Okay, their wheel.
Again, yeah. Again, this is access to this. We call this a diverter. That is your shower valve. And this is the only mechanical thing in this. And you got to be able to get to this in the years to come. 20 years from now, this may drip. Who knows what will happen? But you can get to it, replace it, and put it back.
Okay.
If this
And
whole,
how hard is it to cut this out? I see that it's cut. How hard is
I mean,
that?
we just use a saw, to cut it out.
Somebody like in 20 years can take a saw themselves.
No. So what we do is we put a piece of metal here with a couple screws.
Okay.
We pop it out and put it in.
But right, I'm sorry. I know that is for that, but if they wanted to cut into these walls, that's not difficult
No.
at all.
Nope. Yeah, like if they wanted to put a window right here, you can buy a metal cutting saw for a skill saw, and you can. Now these are 3 inches thick, so
It's pretty thick.
it's pretty thick. So
Yeah.
you're going to have to use a sawzall and a skill saw, but you can cut this out, pop it, put another window in, small window, upper windows, and there's no 2x4s, there's no electrical, there's no plumbing, anything in the
So
walls.
the only electrical is where we have the wooden. So like if they're
Nothing in here.
nothing in there.
Now,
Okay, good.
you've got down here, so wherever there's a plug, there's a wire inside this panel straight down.
Straight down.
So what we do is we drill through the foam, right?
Okay.
And we cut a box out in this foam and set the plug right there.
Good.
Okay. Of course, this is your bathroom. This is just a normal size. This is almost the size of your bathroom in your house.
I know.
Yeah. So you got a toilet, a small vanity. Everything here
We
comes
switch with you.
with the price of the house. So it's small vanity. This is an extra bathroom into the bedroom. This is amazing. You got a small bedroom. You got an extra light up here that allows all this
Yes.
indirect light. We have no electricity on the house. A window. There'll be an exhaust fan above here. This is a 32-inch shower.
Very dirty. We'll
Very
clean
dirty.
it. We'll
This-
clean it.
And this is made for a washer and dryer hookup.
Yes.
We put a shelf here for extra storage
The
if you'd like.
storage above that you can have.
Yeah.
Let me just show around here. I'm over here where the washer and dryer is. There's the door that goes into the living room. Like, wow.
Now, this home comes with a 19-gallon water heater.
Yes.
If you wanted a gasless or a tankless water heater with propane, we can add that to you too. That's an added cost.
This is the extra bathroom. This isn't the main bathroom.
This is
we're
the
gonna go
extra
through this
bathroom.
door. What size is this door?
That's a
Somebody knows.
2-foot door.
Okay.
Yep.
And people, someone is asking about furniture getting in here. How do you get furniture in both of the doors?
Well, there's no furniture coming into the bathroom.
Right. I'm talking about like that one. I thought they were both the small.
That one's bigger.
It's bigger.
Mhm.
Okay. What about the bedroom over there?
Yeah,
This
now,
one.
okay, so the reason we had to make this bedroom door small is because we wanted a full-size fridge.
Sure.
And that's one of the changes that you all can say is say, hey, I need a 36-inch door, which is perfect.
Sure.
We can make you a bigger door. We may have to eliminate this cabinet so you can have your refrigerator, but remember you have your stove. And if you wanted this is a 24-inch cabinet, we could have a 20 or 18-inch cabinet, bring them over, and you could still have this space between your refrigerator and your stove.
Okay. All right. Let's
All right.
go to the main back. Well, let's talk about the door real quick before we go into
The
back.
French door, we added this because our prototype, this is an added cost to your home. Normally you would get 3 windows across the back. We took the 2 out and put a French door here just to let you know. You can put a sliding glass door here, but if you purchase it for $75,000, you get 3 windows across here.
You get no door unless
Right.
you add it on.
Right.
Okay.
All right, here we go. Now this is a 2-foot door. Like I said, we can make it larger.
Okay.
This is the master bedroom. So the master bedroom, if you're probably looking, let's see. Let me see how big it is. 3, 6, 9 feet across,
Wow.
and so you can have a full-size bed is no problem. Walk all the way around it. 1, 2, 3, 4, almost 12 inches, 12 foot long, 9 by 12. And again, if you wanted, the reason I made this 12 and not 15 is I wanted more room in the great room
Yes.
than in the bedroom.
This
so-
is plenty big.
Yeah, so if you want it bigger, if you want it smaller, some people say, well, you know what, I don't need my bedroom that big. I want my headboard here, and I don't want the window there. I'm gonna have my headboard this way. That's perfectly fine,
You get all corners here.
okay? So you can arrange, so, you can see we have a plug here and here, so the head could come here and go that way. The head of the board could go that way because there's a plug right where you're at, Amanda.
Sure. Mm-hmm.
Yep, so we have numerous plugs.
Wow.
I think, I should have said it while you were over there, but like right there is a great place for a closet,
Yeah, sure.
an armoire, a dresser. There's so much volume up here too that you could put shelves and cabinets if you prefer.
And two, there's been a few people that said, listen, that's not a tiny home. It's not. So kind of explain that.
No, this is not a tiny home.
It's
This
not
is
tiny home.
this is more of a modular home.
Mhm.
Again, this concept came from me designing a home for an investor that wanted these for a resort that he was doing. And then when we come up with it, I never thought about building a bigger home.
Right.
And then when we said, I said, you know what? I wonder if somebody would like this,
Mhm.
And when we priced it 75, I'm like, wait a minute.
Like, wow.
It just came to me. I'm like, okay, if you look at all our other bigger ones,
Yes.
Amanda, you're the Amanda that's 12 by 48,
Mhm.
12 by 40.
12 by 40.
I mean, that's not a tiny home.
Yeah, it's
you know,
not. It's really
so-
not.
We're in the building business, so we'll
Yeah.
build anything, right? We want to build anything. Over the years, we used to build nothing but custom. Then we went into our manufacturing, which we still do. Now we're honed in our craft with the assembly line in our Amish that now we can start incorporating back into some customs just so we can be competitive and sell more homes. So if you want anything customizing, we can make those changes for you. We just want to make sure that you know that.
So now this is the door. There will not be a door added on this.
We do not add a door to this, no. Now, if you wanted this wall, because it's not straight across,
Correct.
and the reason I did is because I wanted more space, you could put a dresser here,
Sure.
right? So, but if you wanted this wall moved up level and you want a door or a barn door, we can do that,
But it's extra.
but it's extra.
Okay.
Okay,
Look at him, Ruby.
He's ready to get out of here.
There he is. Okay.
So
wow on this.
this is standard. It comes with the house.
Sinks?
Double sink. Mm-hmm.
Wow.
This is a piece of plywood and a mirror and a light, and then the fan goes up here. And this, you have one light in this bathroom. It's going to be up high so it shines into the shower. Okay. And of course, regular toilet, double sink vanity.
Wow. I'm surprised by the vanity. That
Now,
is
I want to
impressive.
show you guys, this is the trim. This is the trim that comes with this house. If you guys want this trim to be covered, we can cover it up with wood. All right. It all depends. Now, that is extra money. If I wanted to say it, it's extra. And I want to make sure you guys know what you're getting with this home.
Right.
Also, this is a tub shower, a regular tub shower. If you want, we can put a tiled shower in here. Mandy, we could remember Gloria's house we just showed?
Yes.
You could actually have a shower, this whole thing be a shower.
Yeah. Walk in.
This whole thing could be a tiled, beautiful shower and with a glass door. You can really get creative. What I like about this is structurally, this home is that or more than a regular stick-built home.
Unbelievable.
So you think about it. Let's just take numbers a little bit. So for $75,000, you get all this right here, and this is what it's made for square footage. But if you said, Randy, I want to put all the V-groove in the trim, and I want it to look all inside trimmed out. Okay, we got that. Let's say, I don't know what that is off the top of my head. I think it's $10,000 or $12,000 probably to put all the wood, and it's all painted, it's urethane, it's varnished, it's good. Let's say you wanted to shower in here.
And don't hold us to we got to make sure the price.
That's what I said. I don't know what that price is. Let's say it is. But then let's say you want a big walk-in shower. You want it all tile.
Right.
That would be, we can even put beams in here. You're still getting 75, 85, you're still way under $100,000 for a tiled shower, all wood on the inside, all beautifully done.
2-bedroom, 2-bath house.
Yeah, and you could probably put one on the outside and still be close to $100,000.
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
And that, and think about the Amanda's 164, right? But it has the beautiful cupola, it has beautiful dormers, it's got the slate roof, it's got and
everybody's going to figure out, because we're going to put shutters, we're going to put window boxes. When we add that to this home,
Hey,
if
buddy.
this looks box-ish looking, you can change anything that you want. I know that everybody hopefully seen the video this morning of Gloria's house, and we kind of wanted to tie in some of that morning because we posted that this morning about how she added to her 10 by 30.
Yeah, so, and Gloria's had several videos out, but we thought we would show this one. Carson had put it together, my son. So Amanda's saying that's an example of kind of our add-a-box. She didn't use the add-a-box. And we've had several other people in our community add to their homes.
Sure.
They had a porch, and that's what it was. It was a porch, and then it was ended up being closed in. Then she had a carport, which was a covered porch. So you can see how you can evolve from your small tiny home into a bigger home by adding. And that's why that's not the reason, but I did come up with the add-a-box. And somebody had asked, can I add an add-a-box to this home?
Good question.
I think that spare bedroom or bathroom, if you took this window out and put a door here, it could be a door into a bedroom.
Yeah.
And the reason it's a good spot is because this is a traffic area. You can't put a sofa here because you got a door. So it'd be great to have another door into a add-a-box that could have its own bedroom and bathroom. Or if you just wanted a big room and just a bedroom, you could use this bathroom for that bedroom.
Now, one of the things that I want to talk about, because most people, this is your front door right here, and if you were to put a door here, most people are going to put a porch, right? So a lot of these homes that we've already sold, how many aces we've sold, many aces and everything, going to our new property in Spencer, Tennessee, near Fall Creek Falls.
Yeah.
Talk about, with watching Gloria's video this morning, you can see how she is on a prairie, out in the open, and how she made a secluded, private
environment. Yeah.
So talk about that with this home and that land.
Yeah. Well, Spencer, Of course, you guys know it's our new community. Everything is just falling in place. It's going to be developed as we sell homes there, and we've already got several folks going that way. If you bought this house for Fall Creek Falls, Spencer, Tennessee, we're giving 2 years free rent, free delivery, and free setup for $75,000.
Wow.
Done.
Wow.
Now, when you get there, we really don't know where we're placing the homes yet. There's a big field. The big field probably is going to be for septic and for some animals. We kind of want to put a working farm because we do have some people that have the goat farm, and people are wanting, just some vineyards and some growing things, right? So most of the homes, there'll be a mixture of in the sun, in the woods, and the lots are going to be a minimum of like our forest lots or our prairie lots. Our prairie lots, like Gloria, is 50 by 60. That gives you plenty enough room for a home. They're probably going to be bigger than that because we have 27 acres. We're limited on our septic because that's the density is septic. And what we want to do is we want to be creative. So it's not going to be like straight runs and houses right across, kind of like we have over here in the forest. Foster and I, a buddy of mine who's going to be there helping in doing the work there, we want our roads to meander like the creek does and going around. And because of that, homes will be positioned in not a uniform way.
If we were to, correct me if I'm wrong, but if we were to take the mountain, which is up, and you flattened it, that's how it would look.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's all flat.
And houses would be meandered around like they are.
And what you guys have seen the videos down there is that creek that meanders through the land.
Beautiful.
I don't know if we'll make that a green space or put homes on it. We don't know. That's going to be kind of like in the future with that as we develop it. Because right now we don't know if the creek, how much it comes out of its banks when it rains, and we want to watch the landscape. It's in a no flood zone, but any creek is going to rise, right? So anyway, we just want to do that. But yeah, when it comes to space in that development down there, you'll have room for a shed, maybe a carport. You'll be able to have this size home with a big deck and a roof over it. We want you to be able to stretch out. Like Gloria, she's created that environment over there, added to her house, got a carport, plus she's got a courtyard and privacy.
She does.
Yeah.
It's beautiful.
So
this is amazing. I cannot wait. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to pop in this week with Melody. I'm going to, Melody and I are both the same when you decorate. And I think a lot of people are like this when you decorate. We're going to get the guys to bring all of the decor over here, and then we're going to just figure out what we think will match where. And then we have to have time to think. Yeah. So we can't, a lot of people like to help, but we don't want help. It's like, we've got to do this ourselves.
Because you're creative.
You're creative.
Yeah, I'm the same way.
Yeah.
Yep.
So we cannot wait to show you what we come up with, what we put in here, and how we access this space.
Good.
Yep.
Now, one thing that Amanda changed while we were doing this was the location of this French door.
I did.
We had it here, and I think it was a great suggestion that she moved it down. And I like that because it's kind of a team effort. We're all looking at this. So this gives it wall space now for a sofa. If we would have put the door there, you could not put a sofa here because you got traffic. So when you're designing the home or thinking about it, the first thing you do is you design it around traffic. Correct. So you have traffic area from here to that door, from here to that door, right? So that kind of leaves this area now that we have no door here. We can put a sofa. There's the TV. You will have an inlaid plug right there, an inset plug.
Yes.
Then my suggestion was 2 lazy boy chairs here or a love seat that can be facing kind of like the entertainment center, right? So you have either way now that you can do this. It's not just one position for a living room. If you have your 2 chairs here, you still have plenty of room to walk in front of the chairs.
Sure.
You have plenty of room to walk around them here. And also, from this point on, there's over 7 feet between the cabinet and the back of the chairs to put an island or a table.
Well, and to me, of course, you look at this, that was a wasted space anyway.
It was traffic area.
It was a traffic area and stuff. So you weren't going to be able to do anything with that really anyway.
So this is really, unless you change your whole kitchen around, which I don't suggest probably too much now. Like we do custom. So let's say somebody said, Amanda, I want my kitchen to cross that whole high side of the house.
Somebody asked that.
And they want glass everywhere because they got this massive view. You got a big deck out there and you want to serve food out on your deck. You know, we can do that. So let us know. We can flip the kitchen, flip the bathroom. I had an idea that my bathroom, this bedroom, I'm glad we talked about this because I thought about what if we flipped, if I was going to do this again, maybe put the bathroom here, the bedroom here, and put another French door, sliding glass door out of my bedroom.
That's a great
on that
idea.
deck.
Great idea. I like that a lot.
Yeah. So that's probably what I would do if I did this again.
That's a great idea. I really like that.
This is a prototype. And I love that you guys can watch this. And then if you're interested in this, you can take these suggestions and start thinking about this. Remember, it's 14 by 40. You can take your little graph paper and you can draw do a rectangle and start laying these things out.
Do you know how many, so including myself, and I don't need a house, but I want one of these. Have
Hey,
no
buddy.
use for it. I don't need to have it, but oh my God, I want one. Everybody in the shop wants one.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone wants one. Will you talk about this wood, why that's there, and is that going to be there?
Yeah.
Okay,
So
explain that.
right now, I don't know if we'll use this wood or how we'll do it in the future, but this is our panel box, electrical panel.
Okay.
And all of the wiring comes in through here. It comes in through the bottom.
Okay.
And so instead of just stopping here or here, which we may stop it next time, put a shelf for keys. But they just took it up for trim. Now we do have lights.
Okay.
This is a Chase also.
Yes.
That lights go out to the outside.
Okay.
You know, what I thought would be cool is to probably, I may take this next time and go all the way across, and then I can put a coat rack here.
Oh, good idea.
You can put a little bench to sit down, take your shoes off when you come in.
And in the email we had some people that sent in their designs, and we'll actually go over those this week and say
Sure.
what other people
Yeah.
was thinking.
Yeah. So watch this week because we're going to look at those designs. We're also going to be calling folks that are going to the
Yes.
Fall Creek Falls community. We have got some exciting people that are going down there, and it's
Yes.
happening at the same time. Buffalo Creek is full on. We're going to tell you that tomorrow on Monday. We're going to go over Buffalo Creek. The works are being done. I know we got a little rain here today.
I know it's poured the rain, but yeah.
I'm hoping the guys will get to work. But we've got all the mountain, the lots. You guys have been watching the videos of the
Yes.
homes going on the lots in the
They
mountain.
love it.
So we are full speed ahead here. The one in Fall Creek Falls is totally separate. We're going to be shipping our equipment down there for Foster and his son. A couple boys probably helping him. We're excited about that. You're going to be bush hogging, cleaning, and going. And all we do is we build them, we ship them down. Remember, right now, 2 years free rent if you buy this house for Fall Creek Falls. If you want a
Or
mini
the
ace
model home too.
and a model home, if you want a model home, the Amish, we love to put some Birminghams and Amanda or a Charleston or a Lexington down there. 2 years free rent.
$75,000 or more gets the 2 years
2 years free rent.
Yeah.
And then if you want the mini ace, that's 1 year free rent at Fall Creek Falls. Okay.
45,000 or more.
And it's only at Fall Creek Falls. That's it. This is a so everything that when I think about doing this, you know, we don't know how this is going to be received by the world, right? And because we haven't developed it, we're in the process of doing that. We've already got several folks that are moving that way.
Yes.
And it's so exciting to think because we've been doing this for 10 years. We've got so many communities that we've come through with and we're doing that you guys believe in us, that we're going to be building these homes and the lots and everything. I'll be going down there this week again at Fall Creek Falls and pointing out a lot of, we've already contacted the utility departments, contacted this county, all the officials, the highway department, the water department, everything's done. We're good to go. And we're excited about that. And as we sell homes, we'll be building them, putting them down there.
Yeah.
And it's just a smooth process.
So exciting. And you know, we'll touch base tomorrow with, like Randy talked about, the Mountain Monday. We will talk about Buffalo Creek and its placement and the timeline there. We won't talk about it in this video, but be sure to watch tomorrow.
Mountain Monday tomorrow.
Because we really want to touch base on what our plans are for Buffalo Creek, since we're setting homes now on the mountain.
Yes. Yeah. And I could get into it. We'll talk about it tomorrow.
Yep.
Light fixtures. In here, they're getting standard light fixtures.
Yep.
They can be changed out. So if you guys get your own light fixture, you want a different fan, we will be putting these in here. If you want a different fan, you buy them, you can put them yourself. Or this.
Now, one thing that we had a huge problem with and we cannot do, we cannot keep inventory.
No, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, don't say
We are not going to buy. We used to do this years ago, and it's awful.
Yes.
You cannot buy a light fixture and send it to us to put
No.
in your home
No.
because it's just too difficult to keep track of all the inventory.
And two, a lot of them was not what the guys were used to, and it was too much labor, and we weren't getting paid for
Yeah,
that.
just like sinks, fixtures.
Spending too much
People would
time.
buy these high-end or different types of faucets, and it would take 4 hours to put one in.
And
So
then we'd have some that didn't have pieces that came, and it was, or it'd be broken, and it'd be sent back. So, and we don't have the room.
So the reason we're doing customizations is because that customization is done on paper, and it's still 14 by 40, still the same kitchen, but we're flopping them around a little bit, okay? If the customizations get into some really elaborate things, there'll be an added cost. But this is the general layout of what you get for a $75,000 home. So if you don't want any added costs and you want a home that's 560 square feet, 2 bedroom, 2 bath, that can be modular certified, that you can get you can get a conventional loan on. So if you have a piece of property, you can get a loan against this house and have a 20-year note, okay?
Also, talk about, just really quick before we go, I know we're running a little bit late, but talk about modular certification.
So there's a difference between ANSI certification and modular certification. The ANSI is anything larger than 300 square feet, 400 square feet, 399. Then the modular certification is it's equivalent to if you was to build a home out of 2x4s and a footers. It's called brick and mortar home. So if this was modular certified, it's equivalent to a brick and mortar home, right? So that means that we have a state inspector come to our facility and he inspects the wiring, the plumbing, and the engineering. We have an actual architect and engineer that draws this up. It has his seal on it that everything is structurally designed for the modular certification. That way, when we take this to your city or town or municipality, they see that certification and they know it's equivalent to a brick and mortar home and it's engineered and safe. That way they let it go. The only inspection they will have at your town will be the footers. And this can be placed on a permanent foundation. I just talked to our trailer manufacturer and they're actually going to be we're going to be building these with removable tongues. Okay.
Wow,
So also,
great.
we're also going to do our mini aces that we're going to take to Fall Creek Falls. We're going to have removable tongues. That way you guys can lay block, if you will. You can lay stone around it. You can do shrubs. It'll be a beautiful home. It's just like we're evolving into this. And I want to make sure that this video goes out to say we have not forgotten, and I don't even know why I have to say this,
I know.
about tiny homes.
I know.
I live in a 128 square foot tiny home. All right. The Incredibox. I love my Incredibox. I love the concept of the Incredibox. It's 8 by 16. We got an 8 by 20 and they're beautiful. And they are $18,000 starting out of the chute and you can go up from there. So this is just a design that we have been having a lot of interest. A lot of people have been thinking about it and we thought we'd bring it out. And we always have to be evolving as a company. We have to always be bringing something in that's going to cause people to be, wow, this is so cool. I got to have one, right? And that's what we're doing. It's like McDonald's coming out with a special sauce. You got to have something special that they're better than Burger King or Wendy's, right?
And two, we have something for everyone in every budget.
You got it.
Every budget. The one thing that I wanted to ask too, and I know that we actually need to go up there and tour. We've not been to the Hobbit place. Would you build a Hobbit house if somebody calls? What are we doing with Hobbit houses?
Yeah, like I said, we'll build any custom home you want.
Okay.
So if you go to the Mountain Shire website, Mountain Shire in Tennessee,
We need to tour.
you'll see, I think there's 8 or 9 Hobbit houses we built, plus a Harry Potter home. The Harry Potter actually came in 2 separate sections. It was a base and a roof, and we had to have a crane pick the roof, set it on there, trim it out, and now he's got it on a rental. He started out with a concept, this gentleman did, and then he wanted to build a Hobbit community. but it had to be cost effective. So what I did is I took our panels, right? And we'd already did a 10 by 20 home that was a great seller. And I said, the best way to make this work is for us to do a production home that can be turned into a Hobbit.
Yeah.
And that's exactly what we did. And that's why he was able to do that on such a great budget. And now it is probably, he said, one of the best rental places in the county right now. So I just talked to a realtor in Sevier County.
Yeah.
There are 26,000 rental Airbnbs in Sevier County, which is where Gatlinburg, Pigeon Forge, and Dollywood is at. Well, the rental is a little bit down right now, right? Well, his is up. And the reason is because he has a unique theme.
It's a theme.
So when people come there, they want to come back. And you're getting all kinds of different people, a lot of younger people, a lot of older people. You're getting all of them because it's such a theme. And when I started this business, I always said I would love to do a resort in different themes. It can be Victorian, it can be Hobbit, it can be Gothic, it can be whatever you would like, country farmhouses. And in 15, 20 years, when that theme gets old, just sell them and then get a new theme. And that's what's unique about these homes. They're on wheels. Even if it's a modular certification, you can still pop the wheels under them, haul it out of here and get you another.
Yep.
All right. Everybody,
We're excited.
good Sunday morning. Remember, this is this is the Ace, and we have the mini Ace for $45,000.
We've sold a lot of those.
This is the same. It's the same build, materials that we use. Different layout. If you go back in our videos, about 2 weeks ago, we did a video of Tim's house. It's a Charleston. That floor plan is the mini Ace for $45,000. We have sold about 10 of those things last week. We're excited about it. We're starting our 2 assembly lines that we'll be getting in our dome home. We're ready to go. All right.
We really don't know how many people yet can go to the property, do we? We don't know exactly how many, because people are asking, how many people are going to be there?
I don't know yet.
Don't know yet.
We are getting with our, and it's all based on sewer and the kind of design we're doing. We know we're going to have a minimum of 50 homes.
A minimum. Okay.
There'll be 50. If we can get more, we will. And I wanted to look into the feel of the community, right? And because sometimes when you get more people, you have more activity. You have more, there's more hands, more gets done.
That's right.
So, all right, everybody. Hope you have a great Sunday.
Beautiful home.
Yep. We'll see you tomorrow at Mountain Monday, and hope you have a great day.
Yeah. And this is named after, because somebody said, what does Ace mean?
Yeah.
That's Ace. All right. Bye, guys.
He's not too thrilled.
He's mad. He wants to go.
We're ready. We're leaving. Bye.
Bye.